Hey guys, welcome to today's training. My name is Kyle Allen, and I'm going to be teaching you on how to generate 1 to 5 real estate leads every single day inside of your business. So let's go ahead and jump into today's training, right? So, like I said, my name is Kyle. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur. I'll give you guys a quick little background and also my goal out of this presentation. So that way you guys can walk away with real information that's going to help you to grow your real estate business with your sales and marketing, right? So when I got started in this business, I was 16 years old. I started out at what I call ground zero, right? I was just passing out signs, I was passing out flyers, I was doing whatever I possibly could to get my start in real estate. I always wanted to become an architect, and I realized how long you had to go to school to be an architect. And I go, that's not for me. I want to go out and I want to go figure this out. So I had some amazing mentors from at a really young age that taught me the investing business. These guys were buying hundreds of houses a year and took me under their wing to learn about this process. And hopefully I can share some wisdom with you guys of what I've learned since getting started in this business at 16. So by 19 years old, I started my first company, Real Estate Best Buddy, which is a marketing agency that we had a very simple marketing strategy. We were going to put out your open house signs and pass out flyers for you if you are a real estate agent. So I started working with a lot of fix and flippers that were obviously getting all of these listings and wanted to spend money marketing it to sell it and also feed their agents on their team. So I got linked up with some great people. I started then learning about how to find advertising strategies for then real estate investors and do the same thing, right? So I got aware of this whole amazing world of being a real estate investor. And I was just fascinated by the idea. And I knew I was going to eventually buy real estate, but I thought I had to have all of this money to do so, right? By the time that I was then 20, I then started learning what wholesaling was and getting into that business and helping other people to do it. And then eventually I got on to a point where I believed so much in myself that I decided to start my own real estate investing company and start buying houses, fixing and flipping them, wholesaling, or keeping them as rental properties. So I've built up a rental portfolio of myself. I've done some fix and flips. I've wholesaled properties. So I have experience doing this too. I wasn't just a marketing agency that was going out there and doing it. And that's how essentially I learned from the business. And I want to pass on these same things that you guys can get from this business too as well. So I've been able to be a part of businesses that are super small, where they're just doing a handful of deals. They're on a local level, making good money, to real businesses and corporations that were doing 60 plus deals a month, guys. So these were very high producing companies that were just absolutely going bananas. They had the processes, they had the marketing, they had the sales structure, they had the HR, like everything that you could imagine inside of a business, they had it going. So my goal out of this is to share with you guys 3 marketing and sales strategies that I've been able to learn that can help you to generate multiple leads a day and grow your real estate business. Because if you're here right now, you are at one point struggling with something, and probably that's lead generation to find either more buyers or sellers for your business, right? And you want more leads because more leads equal more revenue for your business. And that can help you to pay people to do certain things, that can help you to grow, that can help you to invest more into real estate or any other alternative investments. And if you guys are an agent, an investor, or a lender, this video is for you guys, and I'm excited to show you what I can help. So this is going to be different than most training videos. I'm actually going to show you guys real stuff that we're doing inside of here about these 3 topics that I'm teaching today. The first topic is paid marketing, right? You have to use paid marketing if you want a little jump start to your business, right? This is going to help you to connect with your ideal audience a lot faster. And it's going to help because they're going to learn about where you're at, what you can do to help them, and they're going to sign up and learn more about your services, right? And I know a lot of people are afraid of paid marketing because they feel like it's some hamster wheel, and it is to a certain extent. But if you guys do the paid marketing that I'm going to teach you guys in this video, it's going to save you guys not only a bunch of time, but also a bunch of money too as well, and get results a lot faster, right? So then let's talk about the organic marketing, right? This is going to help to get you guys off that hamster wheel and invest into long-term strategies that are going to pay you far over what your fruits of your labor are, right? So you're obviously going to do a certain action a day, right? Let's say recording a video, and then that action is going to keep paying you over time. And hopefully, if you get really good at this, it's going to pay you long after you've created said video or any other organic marketing strategies that we're going to talk about in today's video. And then what I'm going to talk about is this sales system, right? Because I thought I was a good salesperson, right? And I think most people that are on here, they think they're a great salesperson. And it's probably true, right? You're a pretty good salesperson, but without having strategies and plans and organization and structure to your sales system, you're never going to close more deals. You're never going to work to that next level and become a true investor into this business, right? Or an agent or a lender, right? So I'm going to talk with you guys about the sales system and process and how you guys can do this. So let's talk about the paid marketing, right? So these are the three traffic sources that we use most. The first one is Facebook and Instagram. This is a great way to generate more leads without having to spend a bunch of more money and time, because essentially you could set up the campaigns once, you start getting more leads in, and essentially you have all of these follow-up systems that we're going to talk about, the sales side of it, right? That can start following up with these leads, booking you up appointments, or what you guys can do is you guys can actually get new leads that book up appointments all automatically once they sign up too, right? And we're going to show you guys some of those processes that we've set up for our own business and also people too as well, right? So most people are on Facebook and Instagram. That's why I love it. And I'm going to actually show you guys real examples of this one that you guys can use today. So the second one that I absolutely love is Google Ads and YouTube ads, right? Because this is a search component that you can type in certain keywords, you can type in certain YouTube channels, you can type out things. And if you don't have an idea, there's something called Keyword Planner that you guys can use, and it's going to give you some ideas once you kind of start talking about it, right? So if I wanted to get more seller leads, right, I would use Google Ads, and anyone that typed out "sell my house fast," I would then pop up on the top. I'm going to show you guys some Google Ads too as well, and how you guys can leverage those. And then the third thing is TikTok, right? I know this sounds maybe weird or funny, but TikTok is the #1 platform right now as far as social media, right? So I was a big Facebook and Instagram guy. It absolutely grew my business dramatically. That's why I still love it, and that's why it's my #1 strategy. But TikTok is creeping up slowly but surely because of their paid advertising platform. It's super simple, it's easy to use, their algorithm helps you to get in the right people at the right time, and it's authentic because it's video messaging, which I really like. So let's go ahead and just dive into some of the Facebook ads that we're running, right? So whether you are looking, right, and you're a real estate agent, and you want some buyer leads or seller leads, you can do that with Facebook ads. If you're a real estate investor and you want cash buyer leads or you want motivated seller leads, you can do that too. Whether you're an investor and you want, more real estate investors to come back to you because you can lend out money to them, that's something that you can do with paid ads too as well, right? So you can see this is an ad that we have for one of our cash buyer programs where I've generated 55 leads for this property at $1.63. So not only am I building 55 new leads, I've only spent a handful of dollars to build this amazing list for this property that we're wholesaling. Then I also can go into something like this, right? So this is for actual Phoenix buyers. So if you're a real estate agent, right, you can run advertising for different listings. You can run them for homes list, all of that good stuff. And we're averaging right now in today's market, 41 leads for $3.23 a lead, right? So we spent $132 to get 44 new leads. And we already have 3 qualified buyers that came from this campaign that the agent's using. So now we have this one. This is for a motivated seller. These last two are 51 leads at 21 bucks. So you can see sellers are a little bit more pricier today because there's such a lack of inventory, right? Not as many people want to sell their property right now, which is causing a demand problem essentially, right? So you're always going to pay more for seller leads than you are buyer leads, even if the tides completely shift. You're always going to pay more for seller leads. So you can also see on here when we have another one, once you start scaling out the campaign, 149 leads for $17.76 a lead, right? So if you want to generate seller leads, Facebook is a great way to do that. So here's a look at some of our campaigns. So here's one of the ones for the cash buyers. Here's one of the ones for one of the properties we're selling. Here's one of the ones for another property we're selling. Here's another one for, hey, sell your house fast. Here's another one for sell your house fast. So you guys can get an idea that you can just run these ads. What they're going to do is they're going to click this button. It's going to open up a Facebook form, and then you're going to basically add in their information. They're going to add in their information. It's going to then send you that lead and add it to your CRM system to start following up with these leads. And it's a really easy process. We get leads automatically throughout the day, all the time, right? Because of Facebook and Instagram. So it's a great way to generate more leads. So if you guys want, take a picture of this, keep it. It'll be a good thing if you guys ever leverage paid ads on Facebook. So why do I love Facebook? Because it's actually as simple as getting started in 3 steps, right? Step number 1, basically make sure that you have a Facebook and an Instagram page and they're set up to be a business, right? If you don't, it's literally going to take you a minute to do. It's a super easy setup process. Go into your Facebook, create a page, add in your information, do the same thing on Instagram, or convert one of your pages on Instagram to then a business page, right? And then you're able to allow to advertise as soon as it's a business page. The second thing is setting up your business and your ads manager, right? So you're going to go on there and you're basically going to go on the platform, just type out business.facebook.com. And what it's going to do is it's going to see all your tracking, your analytics, and this is how you're going to run your ads, right? So you're going to be able to choose the detailed targeting, upload content in here, write copy, all of that good stuff inside of the business manager account. And then all it is just creating content for it, right? So we love using Canva for some of those. That's actually where I designed this presentation for you guys on. But I literally just go on there. It takes a couple of minutes to create something. You guys can kind of see from some of the ones that we do. So we just get a frame and we put that in there. Or what I like to do is I like to step it up to the next level and create some videos that are anywhere from maybe 30 seconds to 60 seconds long, right? And sometimes I might even do a quicker video if I'm retargeting and all that good stuff. So it's really easy once you're inside the Facebook and Instagram platform to create ads like this, start generating leads, and you guys can start getting results like this where you're only paying a handful of dollars per lead, which is a great way to grow your audience and increase your lead generation per day. So let's talk about Google Ads, right? Because Google Ads are super, super valuable in today's marketplace. And I think if you're ideally looking for seller leads, this is by far one of the best places to go to get warm inbound traffic. The caveat to this is I would say if you're a newer investor, go use Facebook first and then move over to Google afterwards, because you're going to pay a significant higher amount for these Google AdWords. And these leads are really, really hot and they're easy to close down. But if you also don't know what you're doing yet, I would not recommend you to spend money on Google Ads. Learn how to talk with the sellers, learn how to talk with the buyers or whoever you're advertising on Google for, and make sure that you get your sales process down, right? For those of you guys who already have a good sales process, you already done business, this is a great platform for you, right? Because you're going to basically be able to select keywords, bid on each keyword. For in this example, you can see Open Doors bidding for this keyword. We can see Sunday, Homevestors, and then Phoenix sell home buyers, right? So these people are competing for ad space. They're going to then click on this. This goes to your website. And if you don't have a website, it's super important that you do have one set up, especially if you want to do something like this. And what it's going to do is it's going to bring your ideal customers directly to a solution, right? Google's known for how to do what? How do you sell your house fast? How do I sell my house for cash, right? And then your company is going to pop up and provide that solution. So pretty cool when it comes down to it. You know, our biggest thing is we try to help people to instantly get more visitors to their websites. And if you have a good high converting website, it's going to start bringing these leads in automatically to you, put them on your follow-up drip sequences and all that good stuff. And then most importantly, bring in new business and revenue for you. If you're a real estate agent, an investor, you can generate a lot of leads if you put towards the time and energy it takes to get these campaigns going. Another reason why I love it is because it is an upfront kind of like, hey, like it's going to take some time to do. But on the maintenance side, it takes very little time to maintain these accounts and make sure that things are running properly, especially once you've seasoned your ads. So that's a great way to get started and really crush it with Google Ads to generate more leads. And like I said, TikTok ads are a great way to do it too. So here's some of the things that we do all the time, right? So I'm more pushing for this video to get more followers, because more followers start seeing my organic content, which I'm going to talk about in the future, and it helps to monetize these leads. And a couple of these other ones are for link clicks, right? So you can see I had 4,600 people view this video, and I got 60 people to visit a website that is converting at about 40% right now for free content. So it's always good when you start putting out these videos on TikTok ads, because it's going to help you to reach a new audience. And the best strategy for TikTok ads is giving away something for free, right? So if you wanted to use this for anything inside of your business, give something away for free, have a landing page for them to go and sign up, right? So if I was trying to get more seller leads on TikTok, what I would do is I would just go, hey, do you guys want a free offer? Go ahead and click the button below. If you want to sell your house fast, I got a solution for you. Click the button below and I'll see you guys in the next video. And then basically I'll take them to the landing page. they sign up for something free, and now you have a new lead inside your business, right? So let's go ahead and talk about organic marketing, because this is building for the future of your company and the future of where you're going to get some of your leads from too as well. So one of the easiest things to do is just vlog or put a blog post out there. So this is going to automatically start helping you to get in the right direction to increase your SEO status, right? Because what Google looks for is, hey, how many people are out there that are putting out content for our people searching, right? Because Google doesn't create any content for the most part. It's all user-based and generated. So the more content you create with Google, it's going to keep bumping up your SEO score. For those of you guys that don't know what SEO, it stands for search engine optimization. So when you type in something like sell my house fast, you can pop up for one of those ads that I talked about, right, in the paid marketing strategy, or you can pop up organically and not have to pay, let's say $3 a click to get someone to your website. So that's a free lead that might be coming in here soon, right? So one of the things that I personally like to do, because I'm not a strong writer, is I'm going to go basically hire a ghostwriter. I'm going to create a video, and they're basically going to go write this article for me for a few bucks, right? I don't have to write anything. I got to do what I do best, which is talking in the camera and doing it. And then they go do that. For some people, they love going in there and they can do the opposite, where they can write it all out. And then what they can do is then they can go hire someone to make a video about it too. There's people that do that, right? So as crazy as it sounds, this is a great way to create more content, and you can use this content and repurpose it elsewhere as well. So the next thing that I always tell people, if you want to get more people to your website organically, focus on Google My Business. I'm going to show you guys an example here on the next slide that it's mind-boggling how many people we reach in 30 days with using just Google My Business, right? So it's a great way to locally increase your SEO and your organic traffic without having to put much effort or time into creating content, because it's so simple. And it blows my head away. I'm going to share with you guys the process on how to use Google My Business too. So if you're an agent, here's some of the content that you could be posting about any of your listings that you have, open houses that are coming up, buying or selling tips, upcoming events, and anything else that you think might be relative for your audience, right? And if you guys get stuck on creating any content, I've mentioned this before in this video, but go over to Keyword Planner. It can help you guys out to find a lot of things. It's a free resource with Google, and great to do that. And if I'm an investor, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons versus you selling the property to me for cash, or listing the property and paying real estate agent fees and commissions and closing costs, right? And I'm going to talk about the different situations that we help with homeowners, about our company, maybe before and after pictures if you're remodeling houses, and reviews, right? So whatever else that might pertain to that, I want to put those in there. So here's an example of how much Google My Business can save you guys and bring in a lot of traffic. So let's just take this account for an example that we help. So in the last month, we've had 186,000 searches that we've popped up for. A small percentage of those are people who found our business profile by searching for our name or address. So you can see there's very little people that are doing that. Then let's go branded. Customers who find your listing searching for branded related to your business, even a smaller portion. But where is most of this portion coming from? Well, discovery. People who find your business profile searching for a category, product, or service, right? So if you are using discovery, right, which is putting out more content on a continuous basis, if you do this to your Google My Business, think about how many people can visit your website on a daily basis, and you can start bringing in leads, right? So this is why it's important to use Google My Business, is because this is the impact that it could have if you guys do it right? It's going to take a little bit of time to get here, right? You're not going to just be like overnight at 100,000 views, right? And searches. It takes time and continuous effort to do anything that's organic marketing. And I think that's the biggest thing that I want to reiterate. If you want to be successful with organic marketing, you have to be consistent. It has to be something that you're doing multiple times throughout the week or every single day throughout the week. That is it. You just have to be consistent, and eventually good content will come out that blows up. It'll get in front of more people. The more people it gets in front of, they start looking at other content that you have, and it's just a ripple effect from there. So social media posts, this is kind of what I got started when I first started doing this business, was telling people that I buy houses, right? And connecting with people using social media, right? So what I would do is I would create content for my social media. I'd start off basically by posting 1 to 3 times a week and being consistent with building out content. I'd share it over with Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google My Business, and TikTok, right? So I'd share it to every single platform I could think about. And then what this is going to start doing is once people start seeing this content on a consistent basis, your audience is going to start building, right? Because people are going to share out the content. You're going to have people that are going to hate on you. You got people that are not going to be like your biggest fans, whatever. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the biggest thing that this is going to do is it's going to attract the right people inside of your life. You're going to get more referrals. You're going to get new business and repeat business of people that have already worked with you, right? So the more that people see you talking with real estate, they're going to relate you with real estate. So if you're an agent, talk about becoming their agent, talk about the tips, the tricks, all that stuff. If you're an investor, talk about buying houses, the benefits of buying or selling a house with an investor versus an agent. Talk about all of the things that you can do, connect with other wholesalers, all of that good stuff, right? And this is going to have an amazing effect on your business if you do this right. And I love posting on my social media because I always get to connect with new people. I get to have great conversations. I get to learn things from other people too. And at most of the point of doing this is also to document my journey, my progression of what I'm doing inside my life, right? So I love social media. It's been a game changer inside my whole entire life. And I highly recommend that you guys take more time to create social media posts, because if you're an investor, guys, I've raised private equity because of my videos. I've found deals because of my videos. I've worked with so many different clients because of my videos and my posts on Facebook and Instagram and Google and YouTube, LinkedIn, all of these different platforms. Businesses came to me because I put in the consistent work and effort. You can't just do this for a month and think it's going to work. You have to do this on a continuous basis if you want it to work, like I've said before. So right now, this is what I think is the biggest opportunity to grow, right? So right now on Instagram, Reels is super, super hot when I'm filming this video, right? So if you keep posting on Reels, you're going to have a couple that have blown up like I have, and you're going to start getting more followers from that, right? If you're on TikTok, do the same thing. Start posting content on TikTok. It's the easiest way to organically grow. It took me and now almost 3 years to get 7,000 followers on my Instagram when I really started using it, to on my TikTok, I have 10.7K at the moment, right? So I've already surpassed my Instagram followers with no like real strategy other than just posting consistent content and trying to give the people what they want. And then also YouTube Shorts, right? So you can see I've reached almost 13,000 people this last month and had over 2,000 interactions with people. We grew our audience and all that good stuff, right? And I posted 8 times throughout the month. All these different videos. So you can see what happens once you start building this up, right? So when you post these videos, just make sure you add a hashtag or multiple hashtags to each video, because this is going to help to get your content in front of new people that might have not seen your videos before. And it's going to increase your video views, the likes, engagement. The more likes and engagement you get, the more you start popping up on other people's feed, and it starts spreading throughout the social media platform. So the easiest way if you want to grow your social media platform is what I just said. Create short videos, post them on Instagram Reels, post them on TikTok, and post them on YouTube Shorts. It's going to help you to get more clients and more people to look at your content. So let's now talk about the sales system. This is super important because, you know, this was what was basically a game changer inside of my business, was dictating what the sales system was in the process. So let's just start off with basically how the sales system starts. There's really only 3 parts of it. It's pretty simple. The first part is lead generation. The second part is follow-up. And then the last part is closing the actual deal, right? And getting the sale. So no matter what marketing strategies, you should always be bringing in new leads every single day, right? And if you're not bringing in new leads every single day, you got to focus back on the lead generation, right? Because you're going to have no one to follow up with if you don't, right? So then once you're following up with these leads, there should be a process and a sequence of events that happen manually and automatically to follow up with every single new lead, and to follow up during different phases and stages of that lead cycle, right? So then you're going to go over and you're going to close the deal, right? And if you have good follow-up techniques and systems and processes built out, it's going to increase your likelihood to close down these deals. So you're going to be able to start tracking them and seeing what marketing is performing best and what's not performing and what are you losing money on. So that way you can go full circle again and make sure that you're always generating new leads from the best marketing source, having the best follow-up sequence to see where leads are following off, and make sure that you're continuously working on this and then closing more deals, right? So, when it comes down to it, you need to have a website and an online presence, right? So here's an example of one. Sell your home for more with Tucson's top real estate team, right? You can type out an address, types out more information. You can then drive traffic to your website from all of the marketing, whether it's paid marketing or organic marketing. And now you're going to be starting to get new sellers and buyers that want to actually talk with you directly. So you can see right here, we have even a book an appointment tab or a phone call or an email address, depending on how the client would like to interact with you. So there's multiple options and action steps for them to take, right? So if you have a high converting website, this is going to maximize how many leads it brings in. And the more that it maximizes on that, you're going to be able to follow up with more leads in your CRM system. So let's talk about the CRM system. So here's an example of what our CRM system looks like. You can see these are some buyers that we're working with. We got new leads that are coming in from, let's just say, Facebook ads or Google ads or whatever we're running. And this helps me to keep track of everyone. Do you have a system that helps you to keep track of everyone? If not, this is a huge area where it's going to help you to improve dramatically. I remember my sales were right around like 6 figures a year. And as soon as we started adding these in here, I was able to exceed that quite a bit, right? So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to basically leverage some of these systems and processes, because this is what's going to help with your follow-up sequence, right? So what we do is we have different follow-up sequences for everyone. So this is one of the ads that we're generating leads from, right? So as soon as a new lead comes in, there's a sequence of events that happen for the next 180 days to follow up with this lead. If they respond at any point in time, we're going to let them know, and the person who's assigned to the lead is going to get known. And then you're going to start the manual follow-up process, right? And then you're going to put them into different sequences and events from that stage once your action is requested. So this is going to help to make sure that you're spending time and focus on the leads that need to be closed while still following up with the ones that need some time, right? So great way to, and this has been a game changer. You know how many people we get, especially just by implementing the text message marketing and email marketing sequences into our business. So here's like the 3 biggest learning lessons that I've really learned since doing this business and getting started and helping so many people too as well. So we needed more leads, right? My business would never survive without more leads. And it's a continuation of things, right? I can't just turn off the marketing tomorrow and expect to be fine in the future, right? I always need more leads, right? So we increased our paid marketing and our organic strategies to help generate us new leads. We then focus more on building an online presence, because without that online presence, it was hard to build trust with clients and get them to close down. So not only did it do that, but it also improved our lead generation strategy to get us more deals. And then what we did is we needed a sales process and system of having an action plan for every single follow-up sequence. So that way we can get closer to closing the deal. So if it's okay with you guys, I'd like to share the tools that I'm using for my business and give you guys an offer. So basically, I run a company called Scorch with a partner, Max. And what we've done is we've packaged these all together for you guys to help you get started in your real estate business. So we're going to be giving you guys a high converting website. So whether you're an agent or an investor, we can help you out with that high converting website. We have a CRM system and process that is built for you guys, right? So we've custom made every one of these CRM systems. So that way you can plug into it and go running right out the gate. You're going to also get all of our marketing techniques and campaigns for our buyers and sellers. You're going to get a 2-way text messaging and email system. You're going to have a calendar scheduling system, a review management software, and very detailed analytics and reporting for every single thing that's going on inside your business. So this is for $297 that you guys can get this. I wanted to actually give you guys a little bonus too as well. We're actually going to be giving you guys on-demand videos to help you out through all of these different processes that I've talked about in today's video. So that way we're going to break down some of our marketing strategies. We're going to break down our sales process, our cold calling script, anything that you guys can imagine, it's in here. And then we're also going to be giving a weekly office hours for those of you guys who sign up at $297. You can basically stop in. We're going to have a Zoom session for about an hour. I'm going to answer any questions that come in. I'm going to post those recordings. So if you're not able to meet at that time, you'll be able to see the recording, and you can also send in questions beforehand too, and watch how I answer them as well. So if you guys are interested in working together, go ahead and click the button below. It's going to take you guys over to our sales page, and you guys can sign up for this software to get started today. It's pretty simple. I want to work with people that are interested and motivated to do this. So if that's you, I'm really looking forward to talking with you on the next video and seeing how we can help you out to get started inside of your real estate business.